Hello and welcome to episode 179 of The Pitcher or the Hitter, the podcast by the M-SABR Dynasty League for the M-SABR Dynasty League. I am Cam,
Sahil.
and we
Eric?
are joined today,
Oh,
by, um,
David Cam.
yeah. Well, you heard it here first. Eric is here for the full episode to join us for some Dynasty Trivia. Hello, Eric.
yeah, good to be back. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
glad to have you. It's not just Dynasty Trivia, it is Dynasty Trivia slash Four Nations Face Off Championship watch party. Uh, we're all watching. Currently, USA's up 2-1 with 7.5 minutes left in the second period. So I think we're all excited to some
I guess I'm
exhibitions
about
in the
45
chat.
seconds behind you then, but yeah.
Oh, rip. Okay. I'll try not to
Wait,
react.
no, there's a stoppage of play. Oh,
Yeah,
Matthews just like
right now.
yanked Marchand.
Oof.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, I guess I'll find out whatever's
you're like really
happens
behind me then, I think.
before. Yeah.
Yeah. I won't spoil it, but in any event, we are excited to be here for trivia. And I'm excited this year because I get to play again instead of being the one asking the questions. And uh every time I have been one of the contestants, I've won. So uh 3-0. So here's hoping to make it 4 for 4.
That's right. Yes, this is our fifth Dynasty Trivia. Sahil won the first three, then hosted me and Eric, and I won the fourth. And now it's Dynasty Trivia number five, Sahil versus Eric. The rules for those of you who do not remember, or if this is your first episode, I imagine if this was your first ever episode listening to this show, that'd be strange. But yeah, the way this works, there will be 10 questions in the regular round. You can wager 1 through 10 points on each question. You can only use each wager once, but if you get the question right, you'll win that number of points. If you get it wrong, you don't lose that number of points, but you just kind of lose out on being able to use that wager again. After that, we will have a mystery round and a final question. And yeah, it's going to be a great time. I have questions ready. Who's ready for some trivia?
I am always
Do
ready for
it.
this trivia. Let's do it.
All right. Perfect. Let's read off the categories then. Category one, notable streaks. Category two, near trades. Category three, same name. Category four, same name but different. Category five, future draft picks. Category six, Cam's farm system. Category seven, three-team deals. Category eight, prospect drafts. Category nine, trade partners. And category 10 is anti-records. Um, yeah. So some fun categories here. Going to be some fun questions. We all ready?
Yep.
Let's do it.
Perfect. So category one is notable streaks. The question is, who is the only team with a six-game winning streak and a six-game losing streak in the same season?
Oh,
What is the
Wow.
only team with a six-game winning streak and a six-game losing streak in the same season?
wow, that's a really good question.
All right. Yeah, let's I'll give you a couple minutes for this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have no idea, but I'm just gonna go with my gut 'cause I don't want to overthink it.
All right, Sahil, you got to get off the sheet. I see that
Oh, my bad.
you're grayed
Yeah,
out, but yeah, if you could
yeah,
X out just to
yeah. This is Sam out now.
it does.
Okay, excellent. Hmm. I have a gut answer too, but I don't feel great about the gut answer. I'd take that back. I think there's one of two teams. Uh, actually, I th suspect. Are we just chatting your answers in Slack?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right, both answers are in. Neither of you are confident. The question, once again, who is the only team with a six-game winning streak and a six-game losing streak in the same season? Uh, the answer is Moneyball. And the reason I say
Hmm.
Moneyball and not Yuki is because this happened in 2019. The six-game losing streak happened right at the start of the season before Yuki joined the team. Yuki then joined the team, and they rattled off six straight wins Yuki's first 6 weeks as owner.
Are you serious?
Wow.
Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
not a guess that. I said Anthony because there was a couple of those seasons where we had the divisions. I forget what it was, like the pool division and another division. But I remember like we'd have all the divisional play first, and it was like me and Anthony in one division, and Anthony would like sweep the in division opponents except for me. But then would struggle against the other division, which was harder. And I thought maybe in like 2019 he like reeled off six straight and then lost six straight.
Yeah, so he definitely had some streaks. He had a four-game winning streak in 2019, which was immediately followed by a three-game losing streak. Um, he also had 2021 four straight to start the year and lost three straight at two different points later in the year. But no, it was Moneyball this feat, and Yuki started out 6-0 as an owner.
Mm, good for him.
Yeah. Um, all right, question number two. The category is near trades. At the 2021 deadline, which player was nearly the subject of a blockbuster between Alex and EBO, but the two teams failed to announce it in time?
Ooh,
Again, at the 2021 deadline, which player was nearly the subject of a blockbuster between Alex and EBO, but the two teams failed to announce it in time?
wow, I remember this. Very clearly I remember the trade. Like or like the circumstance behind it happening. I think we're on a Zoom call for it actually, but Jesus.
Yeah, I think we had like a winter meetings during that time.
We did. This was like one of the like kind of COVID, but not really COVID in 21. So that was like well, like July, August 21. Shit.
Yeah, it was 21. August of 21.
It was a big one. I do remember that. It was shit. I'm just impressed you remembered Cam or you were able to pull the name out from somewhere.
So I have the old ones, but I do distinctly remember
Okay.
this.
Hmm.
Um, all right, need an answer from Sahil.
Uh, yeah, I don't even remotely know where to start, so I'm just gonna put a name.
Starting to second guess myself, I might adjust my points thing.
It is not too late to adjust your points, so feel free to adjust your points or adjust your answers until Sahil puts his answer in.
Yeah, I am just like I'm trying to see if anything jogs my memory. Did you specify which no, hold on. Did you specify which way the player went? Like this blockbuster player.
I did not specify.
Okay. And does it count if we get a name in the deal, but it happens that there's somebody bigger that you were thinking about? Or is there just one name that is so clearly bigger than the
So
other?
there is one big name. I could certainly go back to that episode where we talked about it to see if we mentioned any other names. I don't remember who the other names were.
Okay, gotcha. Uh, I'm guessing it went from EVO was getting the star player, and now I'm just trying to think who Alex has traded away recently. There's a lot of big names. Because I'd be willing to bet it was somebody in the who he ended up trading at a 22 off season. No, it wasn't him.
Yeah. I know it's one of two people, but I'm not confident anymore that I picked the right one.
I'm just trying to think who EVO has now, because that might. Uh, that's not how they got that player.
I'm gonna give you 15 more seconds.
Okay, I'm just gonna type a random name. I know this is wrong, but I'm gonna go with it. Whatever.
All right, answers are in. At the 2021 deadline, which player was nearly the subject of a blockbuster between Alex and EBO, but the two teams failed to announce it in time? Um, Erik was between two people, and he is lucky he changed his point total because he guessed the wrong one. But I think I know, based on the guy he guessed, I'm pretty sure that the other one is correct. The corrector is Framber Valdez.
Shit.
Ooh, I was
That
nowhere.
is right. And I remember being pissed off at the time because I was trying to trade for Framber Valdez.
Oh,
Um,
fuck, yeah.
and uh, and then Alex went um, kind of without responding to me, made a deal with EBO instead. And then I felt kind of some Schadenfreude at the fact that that deal got negated. Um, and then Alex ended up trading him to Andrew, who then traded him subsequently to me. But yeah, both wrong on this one as well. Pretty great start so far. Let's move on to question three. Hopefully, this one is a little bit easier. The category is same name, and the question is, there are three first names that have been shared by three owners in our league. What are these three names?
Oh, that's a great question.
Three first
There
names
are
have
th
been shared by
three
three.
first names shared by three owners.
Okay. Side note, while I'm thinking about that, I wish you had said a trade from the 2022 trade deadline because Alex and I were together at the 2022 trade deadline. At Camden
Hmm.
Yards. He came down to go see Orioles Red Sox with me, and I remember because I was driving. I pulled out of the stadium. I was about to hop on 95, and I was like, Alex, you better be looking at that phone because it's like 11:50, and I want you to tell me what's going on. But okay, names. This is tough. There's definitely been two other Sahils in this league. I'm just gonna give you a heads up. Sure.
Yeah, the names are Sahil, Yuki, and Duncan.
You just said one more counter, then we'd have three of those.
Yeah, wait. It's
Exactly, yeah.
wait. Or Connor. Oh, wait. Never mind. Yeah, there was only two. Because I was gonna say, are you counting people
Yes.
who are double? Because that would be interesting. We do have another double in one league. I think there's an Alex and Alex in one league. Alex Fisher and Alex Fisher, like on the same roster. Man, I'm even just trying to remember our inaugural owners.
You got one more minute.
Okay, I have my answer. I feel pretty confident about this one.
All right. Answers are in. There are three first names that have been shared by three owners in this league. What are these three names? We have had a we have had three Maxes, Max Smith, Max Brill, and Max Bear. We have had three Matts, Matt Sussman, Matt Kickert, and Matt Schneider. And we have had three Alexes, Alex
Hey.
Fisher, Alex Hernandez, and Alex Cohen.
Hey, nice.
So the correct answer is Max, Matt, and Alex. You both got this right. Good job.
Yeah, I wish I'd wagered higher points, but I couldn't remember the last name of the third Matt. I just knew there was three Matts generally, but so
Yeah, we had Matt and Matt for a little while.
yeah, that is true.
Uh, all right. Question four category is same name but different. Three owners have drafted a player in an FYPD who has the same first name as them. Name two of these three players. You'll get a bonus point if you get all three. There's a note that spelling does not count. For example, if Connor Stemmy drafted Connor Griffin, that would be acceptable. However, I am explicitly not counting Tomoyuki Sagano.
Uh,
So, sorry, can you repeat it one more time?
So basically, three owners have drafted a player in an FYPD who has the same first name as him. For
Okay.
example, if I was able to get Cam Smith this year, Um, Name two of these three players, and you'll get a bonus point if you get all three. I also made a note that spelling does not count. So as long as it's the same pronunciation of the name, like if our Connor had drafted Connor Griffin, that would be acceptable. Um, just kind of leaving that as a note.
Do we get dinged if we guess three but only two are right?
No, I'll count that. That'll be
Okay,
fine.
got it.
And yeah, just need to name two, but you'll get a bonus point if all three are right.
All right. Uh FYPD only, right? Not regular draft.
Yes, FYPD only.
Okay. You were coming with the good questions this year.
Yeah, this is a tough one.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was maybe the one I'm excited for the mystery round, but this is the regular round question I'm most excited for. And I think this is maybe the hardest trivia round we've had looking through these.
Yeah, you really amped up the difficulty.
It's also tough because I can barely remember who was even drafted in most of the third rounds.
Yeah, oh yeah, same. Cam, I chatted you a que you're responding.
Yep, I am responding.
Ah, all right, Cam, you just made it harder, asshole. Um, trying to think just who has generic names in our league. I guess everybody has a generic, like half of the people here. Some of these
Yeah,
third rounds are like so bad too.
yeah, I should have studied for this.
Yeah, fuck. I should have looked over the FYPD a couple times. And Cam's a sicko. I bet these are all like the 33rd overall pick.
They're all early third rounders.
Uh,
Oh shit, it's coming to me.
oh my God, I'm so jealous.
Okay, I know one for sure. I know maybe a second, but I don't know.
I'm just completely drawing a blank. Like I've never just been like this, completely like out of it in terms of this slow start today. I think Eric's gonna beat me. Might have to pull the congrats on the win strategy out.
It is question four, and you've both answered one out of three correct.
Hmm. I hate you, Cam.
Although Eric's incorrect guesses have been better than yours.
Yeah.
All right, I have two. I'll just submit now, and if I think of a third before Sahil submits, then fine.
Yeah, just give me another minute. This is really not coming to me, and I just think I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have one. Maybe. No. I give up. These are all wrong, but I give up. I won't. Then fuck it.
I see you fully went with the wrong answers. All right. Greg did not draft Greg Jones, unfortunately, and Eric did not draft Eric Fetty, but he did draft Eric Pena.
Ah, fuck me.
So
Forgot.
that's one of them. Daniel drafted Daniel Lynch,
Oh,
and
Uh,
Andrew drafted Andrew Painter.
shit.
did you get it?
No.
No,
Okay.
Eric got his own, but did not get either of the
That's no
others.
fair. Eric is a nice generic white name. I have that nobody has. Uh,
Hey,
funny side funny
Yuki
side story
has
before
had
you.
the opportunity to draft a Yuki.
Yeah, and at least he drafted Tamayuki, even though it doesn't count. But f f funny side story today. Somebody was looking at the name of my door, and they pop in my office. I never talked to this person before, and was like, "What's up, Sunil?" I I,
What?
I don't know how the AH turns into a UN, but yeah, here we go. So, yeah, not my fucking name, but yeah, uh, there's some good names. That's a great question. What's the next one?
All right, we are rolling right along to question number five. This is uh, one of the ones that I was anticipating to be one of the harder ones of this round, but maybe you'll get it both. Category is future draft picks. Who was the first team to trade away their 2025 first round pick? Uh,
Uh,
a lot of teams moved off their 2025 first, but one team did it first. And let's see if you can guess who this was. All right, answers are in. Sahil immediately said himself with 10 points. However, about 3 weeks before Sahil traded his 2025 first in the Tatis deal, Alex traded his 2025 first to get Manny Machado. So Alex is the correct answer.
are you serious? Fuck. Wow.
Yeah, Cam, when you said this would be a hard one, I knew it wasn't Sahil.
Yeah, I tried to. I was hoping I would be able to lead you in not picking Sahil, but uh,
Wow. Because I remember the trade I made to trade the 2025 first, and that was literally in 2020. Like, so I
this
assume there's
is October 23rd of 2020. Alex traded his. Just barely in the
did I not
podcast
trade
era,
my
but in the podcast
2025?
era.
Did I not trade my 2025 first there during that season for Carlos Correa, or is that my 2024 first?
Uh, you traded your what did you do?
Yeah, I think it was on 2024 because you're right. 2025 did go to EVO and a Tatis deal. Just thinking about that out loud. That was November 11th, I think was the exact day that I made that trade with
That is
them.
right, 11-11. And yes, you traded your 2024 first, as well as Sean Manaea, Jose Urquidy, my 2021 first, Anthony and Eric's 2021 second, and Eric's 2022 second for Correa. That is a lot of pieces. So those picks ended up being Manaea, Urquidy. My first ended up being Garrett Mitchell. Um, your 2024 first ended up being Hurston Waldrep. Um, Anthony and Eric's 2021 seconds ended up being Wilman Diaz and Garrett Crochet. So Garrett Crochet is a
Yeah, but Crochet definitely would have been cut at some point because remember he was relieving and then he got hurt. Like he's like yeah, a good player, but like he isn't someone who would have lasted. Correa won a championship for me. No regrets.
yeah, I think this trade worked out pretty well for you, especially with a lot of these picks being in 2021. Um, all right, question six category is Cam's farm system. How well do you know my farm system? And the question is, with 1,662 days on my prospect sheet, that's over 4.5 years, who is my longest tenured prospect of all time?
Fuck, you told me this recently too. God.
You said like over 4 years.
Yeah, it was 4.5 years, over 4.5 years.
Oh wait, I actually think I might know this. I don't feel confident about it.
Same.
I'm like pretty sure we discussed this the other day, Cam. Actually, now I'm doubting my answer. No, wait. I am definitely doubting that. Hold on. I'm deleting that. I would think he was drafted by somebody else. No, yeah, fuck. Okay, that definitely wasn't it. I scratched that answer, Cam. Ooh, who
Oh, I
was
didn't
it
see an
then?
answer. Oh.
Okay, well, perfect. Yeah, you'll never know. Fuck. Oh shit, I know the team. Oh, I could picture who it is. I don't remember the name though.
You can picture the team.
Yeah. It's just I definitely memed you about this prospect a ton. And I feel like you finally got rid of him just because he wasn't good.
All right, we're gonna need an answer.
Fuck it. I think this is wrong and it's whatever. No, wait. Okay. Now I'm in. Ignore the first one.
All right, so Sahil correctly named the team, then guessed a player who was never on that team, and then guessed a player who was on the team, but was my second longest tenured prospect of all time. The
Oh,
correct answer is George Valera.
Let's go.
George
I
Valera
was thinking
lasted 1,662 days on my farm system. Brian Rocchio, Sahil's guess, lasted 1,549.
oh god damn.
Fun fact, Valera, I added him on my 21st birthday, apparently.
Oh,
July
well,
5th, 2019. I traded him to Ruthvik during the 2024 FYPD.
for some reason I didn't think you had him as long as that. I thought you I don't know what I thought, but God, yeah, Eric's gonna win.
All right. Uh, Eric taking a commanding lead right now.
Did Eric get Alex for uh the previous question?
No.
No, I guess
Okay,
DBO.
okay, that makes me feel a little better.
All right. Category question number 7. The category is three-team deals. On August 7th of 2023, three teams combined for the largest deal in league history with 13 players and 5 picks moving. Which three teams were involved in this deal?
So 13 players and 5 picks.
Yes, the largest deal in league history. It happened uh, near the 2023 deadline, taking uh, the honor from the Heriberto deal, which I believe was the previous largest deal in terms of.
Yeah, that was my first thought. That Heriberto deal is like all picks though. Actually, it might have been the 2018 three-team trade that, or I think the 2018 three-team trade had the most players, but not the most uh, other stuff. Or not the most overall.
First three-team deal was kind of big too, right?
That was
Yeah,
the
that
first
was
three-team.
me, Sahil, and Connor.
Okay, so 13 players, 5 picks, 2023 deadline. You're asking us to name the three teams.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So August 23. So that was the year I made the finals against Jake. Uh,
Eric's guess is in.
Eric is way more decisive than I am today.
I've noticed.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
I'm not confident in this one.
I'm not either. I think this is wrong, but I'm gonna go with it. I sent it in, Kim.
All right. Category is three-team deals. Which three teams were involved in the deal on August 7th, involving 13 players and 5 picks? These three teams were Alex and Zach, EBO, and Daniel and Matt.
I went 0 for
Oh,
3.
I fucking had that down as my as me instead of Daniel and Matt before, but then I was like, Daniel and Matt, there's no way they were part of this trade.
In
Fuck.
this deal, EBO acquired Joe Ryan, CJ Abrams, Bryce Miller, Jackson Jobe, and Kevin Alcantara. Daniel and Matt acquired Tink Hence, Drew Gilbert, Bo Naylor, Tyro Estrada, a second rounder, and a third rounder. Alex acquired Ha-Sung Kim, Anthony Volpe, Shane Baz, Griffin Canning, a first, another first, and a second.
You said you got this, Eric.
No, I went 0 for 3
Uh,
actually. I thought it was that like one deal with a bunch of catchers.
oh no, that was a me, Cam, and Ruth Vic. That was literally like catcher for catcher for catcher.
Oh,
Yeah. Damn. I originally had written down me or EBO, Alex and Daniel and Matt, and then I slipped myself in at the last second.
Fun fact, this deal
Damn.
is how Alex reacquired his 2025 first, which he was the first person to trade. And he took Cam Smith with that pick. All right. Um, but yes, moving on. Question number 8. The category is FYPD. In the 2024 FYPD, 4 players were taken from the same major league team, setting a new record. Which major league team was this? And I absolutely made this round way too hard.
Yeah, you did. There's no easy questions, which I like. I'd rather it be too hard than too easy. It gets boring when it's easy.
yeah, yeah, these are good questions for sure.
Hey, I'm like sketching out this first round right now. You finally gave me a question I think I might be able to answer.
And this is, yeah, just to make sure we're all on the same page, this is the 2024 FYPD, so the
The
Wyatt
one.
Langford one.
Okay.
Eric's answer is in,
As is mine.
and Sahil's answer is in. The question was, in the 2024 FYPD, 4 players were taken from the same major league team, which set a record. Name this major league team. Eric guessed the Yankees. Not a single Yankee was drafted in that FYPD.
Shit.
Sahil guessed the Padres. There were 2 Padres drafted, but there were 4 San Francisco Giants taken in this draft. Bryce Eldridge in the
Oh man.
first, Jung Hoo Lee in the second, and Joe Whitman and Walker Martin in the third.
I would have never guessed
Uh,
that.
I wouldn't have guessed that. I forgot Whitman was taken. I thought, hey, like the two Padres relievers were drafted. Um, uh, Woo Suk Go and Yuki Matsui, and I thought, hey, maybe they had some players from the actual Major League draft that were also picked in the
Yeah,
second
not a
round.
bad guess. That might probably would have been who I would have guessed.
Yeah.
Um, Question 9. The category is trade partners. Name your team's least common trade partner. And for a bonus point, name your opponent's least common trade partner.
Oh shit. Mine is between two names.
We're talking teams or owners.
Uh, I That's a good question, actually. Let me check on that. Um, Let me see if it makes a difference.
All right.
Okay, current owner.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say otherwise that could get way too ambiguous. Like Eric never made a trade with Michael Davis.
You said a bonus point if I guess Sahil's right.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, also, after we're done, I'll randomize the schedule while we have some witnesses here. All right.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Get that over with. Like split the teams into two categories for Eric's, like who I think it could be.
Yeah, this is tough with like just amount of time people have been in the league.
Yeah.
I think I know who mine is, so I'm not confident.
Okay, so I will say I now that I'm looking at this, it looks like I did write the question um, with franchise in mind, um, not owner in mind. Now that I kind of read my question more, if this changes either of your answers, or
It
I
doesn't
guess I
change.
can leave this up to you because this uh this does change one of the answers. Do you want me to do it as franchise or do you want me to do it as owner?
Uh, Whoever's just a current owner, I think would probably just be the
Okay, current
easiest
owner.
way.
All right.
Yeah. That's how it's sorted at the bottom of the trade history sheet.
All right.
Oh yeah,
Current
Yeah.
you're
owner.
right.
Yeah. That's the only reason I say unless
All right, that is
okay.
the final answer. Current owner. And we need an answer from Sahil.
Okay. I'm debating between four names for Eric. Give me a quick sec. I don't think it's him. Down to three. Uh,
All right. Name your team's least common trade partner. For a bonus point, name your opponent's least common trade partner. Eric's least common trade partner is Daniel and Matt.
Oh shit.
He's only made 4 trades with that team. Sahil's least common trade partner. Now, if we were counting franchise as a whole, the answer would be Jake, and that is who you both guessed for Sahil. But Sahil has made the fewest trades with Ruthvik as a
God
current
damn.
owner.
I told Cam as soon as he said the question in chat room, it's either Ruthvik or Jake.
If we were counting previous owners, Sahil made 2 trades with Kyle, which would have
Hmm,
put that team with more trades than he's made with Jake's franchise. But
Christ on a stick. Hmm, that's brutal. All right. What's
all
our last
right,
question?
last question of the regular round. Category is anti-records. Yuki set the anti-record for whip week 3 of this past year. Within a tenth of a point, what was his whip that week? You will get a bonus point if it's. So let's
Fuck, I
say
should.
his whip was 5.5. You get a bonus point, or you get it correct if you guess between 5.4 and 5.6. You'll get a bonus, you'll get an extra bonus point if you're within 100th of a point, and 3 bonus points if you get it exactly right.
I sent you mine. I strangely, this is the first number that popped into my head, and strangely think this is correct. Although now that I'm thinking it, I might not be giving Yuki enough credit. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with it. It was my gut. I'm gonna stick with it, but I'll tell you
All
what the
right,
number was.
you gonna put a third decimal on that or no?
Oh, I could put three. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry, you did say that. Uh, all right.
Man, I have no idea.
Actually, now I think I might be giving him not enough credit.
This is the worst whip anyone's ever had.
Yeah, I think I might have put it too high. Okay, I'm gonna go to. All right, I changed mine.
All right, answers are final.
Yep.
Well, Sahil would have been correct, and then he changed his answer, and now it's wrong.
I
You
immediately 5 seconds. Fuck, I had a
Yuki's
gut
whip that
reaction.
week was 1.985.
Shit.
I
All
put
right.
1.927 initially, and then I was like, that's too high, and then I did 1.812.
So this, man, um,
Oh wait,
we,
also I technically wrote down my wrong point total for this one. I used 7 already, but yeah, it doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter. So we're through the regular round. I think maybe Sahil's first trivia may have been about this hard, but that's about it. Eric currently has 16 points and Sahil currently has 7 points.
All right, this mystery round. Like,
All
I
right.
feel like this next round's where I have to gain ground because I don't think either of us are gonna get the mystery round or the final question. Nobody
I
ever
tried to
does, but
make the final question slightly less hard than the normal because I don't think anyone's ever gotten any final question right in one of these.
Oh,
I think
really?
we've come close. And then last year, the one I put together last year had good intentions and then just ended really poorly. But yeah, go ahead.
All right,
What's the
visual mystery round here. I
pictures?
am
Nice.
sending each of you a picture. Let me know once you get it. This picture has numbered boxes 1 through 12 for the listener. They're kind of in order. So for again for the listener, there it's divided into 4 columns and 3 rows. The first row is numbers 1 through 4, left to right. Second row is 5 through 8, left to right. Third row is 9 through 12, left to right. Um, before I say what the question is, do either of you have any guesses as to what this is about?
Uh, oh my God. Is this where each team is on the spreadsheet for the prospect?
You're exactly right. These numbers correspond with teams in our league and their position on the prospect page of our Google Sheet. Correctly place each team in their spot on the sheet. You will get 1 point for each team that is in the correct spot.
Oh my
So
God.
just type, I guess, type number one and the team name, number two and the team name, and so on.
This is amazing.
Wait, yeah, this is actually a fucking genius question. And
Thank
I
you. I
actually think,
am very proud of it.
yeah, I actually think I know most of these too. Uh, I spent way too much time looking at that sheet. Uh, I'm still pissed about that last question. I mean, literally within 5 seconds, I sent you the answers. Like, that's the gut in my head, and then I went against it. I need to stop going against my gut. My gut said to put Ruthvik 2 for the question before that. And then I went against it.
Sahil is taking a strategy of bouncing around the board.
I bounced around once. Relax. There's two. I know who the two teams are. I just don't know what the order is. I think I do. I think it's yeah. I think it's this. All right.
All right, Sahil's answers are in.
Yeah, man, a little bit hung up. I thought I would get them all pretty easy, but I guess not.
I spend way too much time every day looking at this sheet. So the order has been the same for 7 years now. And you were the one who set the order. I mean,
Yeah.
oh Christ.
Yeah, I really hope I didn't get this wrong.
All right, answers are in. So going top to bottom, left to right, we have EBO, Alex and Zach, Connor, Jake, me, Yuki, Daniel and Matt, Sahil. Then the bottom row is Eric, Andrew, Anthony, and Ruthvik. You both got it 100%.
All right.
Let's go.
Oh, I mean, I'm excited, but damn, that did not help me gain ground on Eric.
All right. So moving into the final round, the scores. Uh, Eric has 28 points. Sahil has 19. Sahil immediately submitted 20, but I will advise him that he does not have 20 points to wager.
Oh, shit. Uh, Fuck. All right.
All right.
Go bigger, go home, baby. It's the one thing we do each year. Everybody
The
bids 20.
category, I
We're
haven't
like,
even read the category. The category is the inaugural draft. All right. Are your bets final?
Yep.
yes.
So you cannot bet 119 points.
All right. Fuck it. Go ahead.
All right. This is one that's going to take me a lot of time to cross-reference. Um,
Fantastic.
Name six players who were taken by six different teams between rounds 20 and 29 of the inaugural draft.
Oh my
Your answers
God.
will be marked incorrect if any teams are repeated or if any players if any one player is wrong.
So do we have to name the player and the team?
Yes. I'm gonna say no. I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't try and match it with the team, but just to kind of know you're not naming two players from the same team. But I am going to make the executive decision that you don't have to name the team.
That's six
Okay.
Yep, six out of yeah, name six.
from 20 to 29.
20 to 29.
Is it 20 or 21?
So starting with 20 and ending in 29.
Okay.
Yeah, inclusive of the boundaries.
Shit.
Hmm.
You're a good question machine today, my friend.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I wonder if I could plug our spreadsheet into ChatGPT if it could come up with questions.
Oh yeah.
Although it'd probably come up with questions.
Like, they're
It'd
kind of
probably be
obvious.
like, oh, uh, Lazaro Montes in Alex and Zach's farm system, what level is he in?
Uh,
The answer is high A.
oh, that helps narrow down the answers for this question. I got one. Feel good about the one. I think I had y'all name like 30 or 40 players last year, so this is an improvement.
Yeah, what was the final question? It was something insane, like
Well,
name every.
yeah, I'll dig it out, but every time I kept thinking of more names. Uh that was a really dumb part. Okay, I'm up to two here.
Yeah, I got two, but I'm struggling.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was that question last year?
Oh, I'll pull it back up after we finish this. I have it somewhere still. Uh every time I picture someone, I'm like, maybe they went a couple rounds earlier.
Yeah, I'm mostly thinking of guys that I think are probably like in the top 19.
Yeah, I'm thinking like that 15 to 19 range. Like I'm pretty sure I could just name a bunch of players in that range. That would be now I'm doubting one of mine. All right, I have four names. Uh I keep
Yeah,
like
me too.
forgetting deleting names. Ooh, no, too early. God. Uh I'm going through the whole gamut of emotions right now.
The Ben gamut of emotions.
Uh I know for sure two of them are right. I know I need one more cam. I just threw the five I have in there. I'll give you a little head start.
All right, you both have given me five names. All right, Eric, six names are in.
Making one adjustment.
All right, Sahil, I'm gonna need something soon.
All right, I don't feel great about it, but here goes nothing. I think I got like four or five of them.
Oh boy. All right, answers are final. Let's start with Eric's first. Eric did not get a single one correct.
Oh, jeez.
Um, Ronald Acuna was drafted in the fourth round. Evan Gattis was drafted in the 13th round. Victor Robles was drafted in the seventh. Andrew Benintendi was drafted in the second round. Jacob deGrom was drafted in the third round. Your original guess of Miguel Cabrera, he was drafted in the 10th, but you replaced it with Tyler Glasnow, who was drafted in the 30th round. So
Oh,
0 for 6 there. Eric bet 0 points though. So at the end of the day, this is going to come, no matter what, come down to if Sahil got all six names correct. And let's see. Sahil guessed Chance Sisco. Chance Sisco was drafted in the 28th round. Sahil's next guess was Mitch Haniger. Mitch Haniger was drafted by me in the 23rd round. Sahil's next guess was Will Harris. I don't know where you pulled Will Harris from, but he was correct. He was drafted by Anthony in the 24th round. Your next guess was Matt Manning. Matt Manning was drafted by EBO in the 29th round.
oh, thank God. I was a little unsure about that one. This
Your
next
next guess was Josh Hader. Josh Hader was drafted by Kyle in the 21st round.
one. Oh God,
Your final guess for
oh,
all the marbles was Eduardo Rodriguez.
I think he was like 17th or 18th. I think I fucked this up.
Eduardo Rodriguez was drafted by Max and Teo's team. You are correct about that.
Yeah.
He was drafted at the turn of the 19th and 20th rounds
Oh,
in round 19.
oh,
Oh, let's go.
Congratulations, Eric. You have won trivia.
Hey.
wow. What a God.
This was as close as you possibly could have been while still being wrong. They could have, they could have swapped Erod and Beltre if they wanted to in their draft order, and you would have been right in one trivia today, but sadly,
Okay,
Oh my God.
I was thinking of other names from that team, and I'm just gonna look quickly. Jimmy Nelson was one, and he was a 17th. I thought that was a little too early. Um, yeah, honestly, I don't think there's anybody else from this team. I briefly have Mike Clevenger on my list, but he was a 16th round pick. I briefly thought of Kopech, but correctly thought that he was too high, and I thought of Luke Weaver as well, 10th round. So. Yeah, I wasn't gonna get. Oh, okay. So one name I did randomly like pull out of my ass that I thought about was Devin Travis, and I had him written down 20th round pick. And then I searched up his stats from 2017, and I was like, wow, he was ass. I was like, he's probably was drafted a little later, but I should have said Devin Travis. I would have wanted. Fuck. Nice job, Eric. I knew I had to lose one of these eventually, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, I know it feels good to win, but I barely did anything, I guess. Wait, Cam, how many questions did I get in the first round?
you got two questions in the first round correct.
Oh my God.
You bet 10 points and got the same name. And correct, Jordan Valera was my long tenured prospect. Um, and that ended up being the difference here. Sahil, uh, well, you both got the visual mystery round 12 for 12. Yeah. Um, yeah, you got one and two correct in the regular round. But yeah, okay. All right. So congratulations once again, Eric, first time winner of trivia. There was one piece of business we had for the end of the episode that I've already forgotten?
Schedule.
Ah, yes, the schedule, of course.
Yes.
Are you
Yeah,
gonna do
let
it live on
us.
the pod?
Yeah. Do you want to do it live on the pod or do you want to do it after?
Oh, up to you guys.
Uh,
Let's do it after. I'm gonna call
yeah.
it an early night. I'll be on the Slack, but I will. Uh, I think I will drop off the call. I don't think to prevent there an extra being 10 minutes of recording.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
I can wrap it up with Eric. God, I'm so pissed.
Um,
I don't really think it warrants a Zoom. I think it's
okay.
I think it's something we could talk about in Zoom after the fact if we want to like be like, hey, here's a week one matchups, like see what's interesting. But like I don't
Okay.
really think there's too much chaos with it. But while we do have Eric here, I think awards we need to do that episode at some point, and I think just kind of with whatever we got, like I'm fine with just poking the bear one more
Yeah.
time and being like
Let
see if we
me.
can get one more ballot in, but.
Ooh, actually, we are up to 7 responses, so
Oh, okay.
Hey,
it should be it should be
That's
good.
that's more than enough.
all right. But yeah. Congrats again, Eric. We will be running the schedule off air, but I'm sure we'll have plenty to talk about that next time in turn, as well as our awards, finally getting the awards out next episode as well, and then shortly after that it'll be the start of the regular season. So lots finally starting to happen, not on the trade market, but lots gonna getting ready for the start of the season.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Hopefully the season goes better than trivia just did. But
Hmm.
um uh yeah, God, we're really letting Eric win everything first the league now trivia, but I digress. Although I don't think I've
Yeah.
won the league in a year in which I've won trivia, so uh maybe my fortune.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, glass half full.
Yeah. I guess this trivia is a lot like the 2023 season. A lot of fun, but we all lost.
Yeah,
Right. Except for Eric. Eric won. I guess, yeah, maybe we all lost is incorrect. We all did poorly. I don't know. Um, I don't know what I'm going at, but we will see you all next time. This is a lot of fun.
yeah, no, always one of my favorite segments of the year. Yeah, looking forward to trying to win next year.
Unless you're hosting.
Oh, I'm gonna try to win anyways.
All right, see you then.
Cisco chain, let the moon it glow. Diamonds on my blade, I do the most. Going gets rough, I knew you go. I could change my name and get away from the coast. But no matter how far inland I go, no matter how many times I deny that I'm born, I would still be the dead man till I'm burnt into ashes.
This podcast is good.